turn endings into new beginnings. Hello guys, welcome. Thank you for joining me here in my life journey. And today's share is about acknowledging turning endings into new beginning. Yes, I am sharing this with you because I have to accept, learn new things, and I am working with myself at this very moment. In fact, every day I am working myself. That's the reason I am sharing with you some thoughts daily in hope it can help you too. How can we turn endings into new beginning, guys? We must accept that things are coming to an end. As what they said, there's no forever. We must embrace the endings. We must be grateful for the time. We must be thankful for the moments we have in the past. We must not stick in the past. We must move forward. And by that, we must embrace it, face it with positivity, and of course, try new things, begin new things, meet new friends, start communicating with others. We must learn to turn the endings into new beginnings. Nobody can do that, guys, except you and you alone. Time is coming to an end, and we have to embrace that. We have to acknowledge that. And as what the book says, we must be always grateful for the time had passed. It is done. It is time for the new chapter of our life. Everything has an ending. So we must embrace the endings and try to be positive and embrace new beginnings in our life by starting new things. New beginnings means to take a fresh start of our life and to give a second chance and chance to ourselves. This chance is to solve all the bad and begin with more positivity. Actually has full of new beginnings. Our life is full of new beginnings. We must try to start new things. We must not afraid to meet the unknown. We must be strong enough to meet the unknown. We must be strong enough to face the failure. We must be willing to change. We must write a personal mission statement and don't try to fit in to the things which doesn't fit you. Let it go. If it doesn't fit you, just let it go. Try new things. Don't confuse having an opinion with things and thoughts that it doesn't fit you. Don't get hung up on the perfect because there's no such thing as perfect. We must let the things we can't control go. Let it go. We must accept and embrace reality. We must change our mind and be more open-minded. This is very important, guys. We must be more open-minded and willing to get out of our own comfort zone. We must take chances. We must keep climbing, keep going on where you want to go. We must appreciate and acknowledge to be grateful and thankful all the time for those things we have learned. Be grateful that we have learned from the past. We have learned from that relationship. It is time for new beginnings. We must acknowledge ourselves that we are a valuable person and we're capable of doing great things. Therefore, We must embrace the new beginning. If we want to start a new life, we must be able to move and try another places or move to another country or change our career. Usually, to try and recover from the unpleasant experience, we must move to another place in order to start new beginnings. We must be willing to go forward beyond as possible to build a new life. Remember, you are the only one who can build your life. Get together your strength and energy and get out from that place and build a new life on your own. And we must acknowledge the characteristic of a new life by being humble, obedience, right living, kindness, being honest, forgiveness, self-control, and being loyal. First, we must be being loyal to ourselves. First, we must be obedient to ourselves by respecting ourselves, by respecting our feelings. We must do the right thing, to be kind to others, and most of all, be kind to yourself. Be honest to yourself, and most of all, forgive yourself. We must learn to forgive ourselves. We must acknowledge that we are a valuable person, and it is very important that we must embrace and accept the new beginnings of our life. How can we turn endings into new beginnings, guys? First of all, awareness. It's time for a change. It's time to move forward. It's time to meet new friends. Guys, embrace that certain moment. It is not easy. Of course, it is not easy. It is hard. But if we are going to live our best life, we must be willing to turn the endings into new beginnings of our life. We must embrace who we are. We must accept that things are happening for a reason. We don't like it, right? Many of us don't like changes. I don't like changes either. But what choice do we have when things are coming to an end? It's time to meet new people. It's time to make another friendship. It's time to start and build up a new life. Remember, guys, that's what I told you. Nobody can do that for yourself. It is you and you alone who can do that with yourself. So acknowledge that moment. Be grateful for the time. Be thankful for these happy moments. It's coming to an end, but it's time to face new opportunities and new possibilities in our life. Think some other things, not just that certain moment. We must accept and embrace the fact that nothing is forever in this life. Why? The world is changing. Our relationship is changing. Even our feelings are changing. And that we have to accept. And that we have to embrace. Whether we like it or not, there's always an ending. And there's always a new start. New possibilities and opportunities to build new beginnings in our life. We must acknowledge it. We must face it with pleasure. Say thank you. It's time for a change. It's time to meet new people. It's time to move forward to the next level of our life. We must see things in another perspective. Of course, probably it hurts. Of course, it can make us worry because we don't like the uncertainty. We don't like the unknown when we are going to move some other places, when we are going to change anything with our life. We don't like it. But guys, if you want to grow in this life journey, it is a must to face the endings, and it is a must to build a new life, to start new beginnings for our life. But guys, as what I told you, if you can practice the power of prayer and the power of meditation, it becomes easier with your feelings, with your thoughts, that it is time for new beginnings. It is time to face new opportunities. It is time to meet new people. It is time to move other places, to build up a new life. We must embrace the past. We must embrace the endings in order to move forward to the next level of our life. It is a mindset work, and we have to do it with ourselves. Whether we like it or not, there's always an endings and there's always new beginnings. Therefore, we must embrace it. Think positive for the new things that come, which we are building, and enjoy that certain moment. Have your mind sit into it that it is time for new beginning. Just have the joy and happiness within your heart, so you have the inspiration building your new life. This is Yundel. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for joining me here in my life journey. I am forever grateful to each and every one of you supporting me here in my channel. Thank you so much, guys. I love you all, and bye-bye.